I hope that the camera is going to pick this up here. I mentioned this morning, and I forgot to stop, but I mentioned this morning I was going to swing by here for NC Stoney, and I'm going to do that right now. So he did a vlog the other day talking about not seeing any cabooses, and I was wanting him to see that there are two right here. There's a little red one and a blue one, and I don't know any history about these, but this is a museum. This is a museum right here, those train cars. This is the Rappahannock Railroad Museum, Inc. And so Stoney, I know you do some traveling for business, and if you're ever back in the Fredericksburg area, come on over here to the Rappahannock Railroad Museum and walk through a caboose. So there you go. So what's up, guys? As you can see, I hope, by the camera angle, I have moved my camera back to the side of my helmet. I did a vlog in my truck yesterday and talking about it, and I'll probably post that one after this one. I think what I'll do is I'll post this video so everybody can have a reference as to the angle of view that I'm talking about with this camera. Now you can see more of the side of the helmet than you can the scenery, so we shall see how this turns out. Hopefully I got everything, put that together correctly. I mean, I took everything off. I took the mount off the side of the helmet, you know, and disconnected the what am I trying to talk here? Disconnected the microphone wires and everything else. So hopefully I got it all back together properly and it's working. Because if it's not, I'm just going to talk for about 30 minutes and it's going to be for naught. So anywho, I know that I've been posting mostly ham radio related videos recently, but you know, that's just what I've been into. This is my newest hobby, and that's why my channel name is A Day in the Life, because it's not strictly a motovlogging channel, nor is it strictly a ham radio channel, nor is it a kayaking, fishing, outdoor camping, walking around, thrifting, antique malls, thrift stores, Goodwills, whatever channel. It's whatever the hell I happen to be doing at any given time that I have a camera with me. So that's originally how I changed it over when it was, you know, exclusively motovlogging, but it just wouldn't last. You know, I've been watching a couple of guys do videos lately on, I think it was, I don't know who started it, so I'm not going to lie and say this person or this person didn't start it, but I've seen a couple of motovloggers, I'm not going to mention any names, that have been doing videos discussing, how's the title go? The struggles of motovlogging, or of a motovlogger. And if this is a struggle, I'll take a struggle every day of my life, I will tell you right now. But I understand what they're saying, and I will say that the hardest part about motovlogging, if you ask me, is coming up with a topic. Now, there's back, I don't know, 5 years ago maybe, or more or less, I didn't keep up with motovlogging that long ago, but you know, it seemed to me that there was a lot of young guys on sport bikes, and that seemed to be the craze at the time. You know, they're running around town, you know, screaming at traffic, calling people douchebags. Like they're never at fault, and I guarantee you. You know what I'm saying? Then the guys on the supermotos who decided they were going to drive around town, riding wheelies, and then complain that you know, the cops are after them and there's nowhere to ride wheelies and everything else. You know, just don't forget about there being a law on public roadways now. You know, nobody's immune to that. So anyway, and then they got to people who were just cruising around on motorcycles discussing everyday topics. So to me, the hardest part about doing anything motovlogging is if you're not out in the woods on a trail or at an adventure, you know, documenting some cross-country trip you're doing, the subject, keeping people entertained while you ride on a straight road or something and just talk about something that keeps somebody's attention. So in the motovlogging community, we have all became friends, and we respect each other's opinions and thoughts for the most part. So we don't mind listening, and then you know, there's the time that in the comment section where we can have discussions about whatever the topic might be. And so that's the easy part, is discussing what you're talking about. The hard part is finding something that keeps people's attention while you're talking. Like me right now, I am riding to work on the same road that I've been motovlogging on for the past how many years? 3, 4 years or something like that. How exciting is that? Most of you probably could tell me how to get home to my house from my office and vice versa. I guarantee it. I mean, if I don't make but 1 or 2 turns, how hard can it be? So anyway, I would say that is the hardest, that's the struggle of a motovlogger. But at the same token, being a content creator on YouTube on a whole level, that is the struggle. Having interesting content, or content at least that you can make interesting.